Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, September 20th, 2011. This is Jennifer. As you guys can see, I am surrounded by stars for Linus. I have been getting them in the mail. I've been getting at least one a day. It's been fantastic. And I expect within the next few days I'll probably be able to piece the first top. And I will post pictures of that on So Hooked, and I will definitely show it on Talk to Me Tuesday as well. I have a couple of reminders. Number one, today is the very last day that you can make a comment on the My Memories giveaway. I will be choosing a winner later today and announcing the winner tomorrow. So if you want a chance to win some free digital scrapbooking software, go to the My Memories post and just follow the instructions. Super easy. All you have to do is look at some stuff on their website, make a comment, and you're entered to win. So super easy. And I get to give away free software tomorrow, so that's cool. It is 1 week until the end of days challenge is over. So if you are going to submit your Project of Doom quilt top photo in order to be entered to win a free quilt job from Rock Creek Quilts, you got to have those pictures in by next week. So I will put links to everything in the description of this video. So I'm going to try to be better about that, I promise. 2 weeks from tomorrow is both the very first pattern post for There and Back Again. So you get the first pattern for our Hobbit block of the month. I'm super excited about that. I've seen the block. It is ready. The designer that's been working on it has done a fantastic job. You guys are going to love it. It says The Hobbit. It says Middle Earth. You guys are going to just be like, ah. So if that block doesn't get you into this block of the month, I don't know what will. So that's 2 weeks from tomorrow, so that's really exciting. Also, October 5th, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow, is my post on Quilting Gallery for the Christmas Quilt Along. Make sure you guys check it out. There have been several blocks so far. They've all been really fun. I believe there are 3 new patterns every week, so you can kind of pick and choose. There will be 36 total, and if you only make 12-inch blocks between now and the end, you have enough for a decent sized throw that would be great for the holidays. Linus Log Supplemental. It is Friday morning and tomorrow is Linus, so I will be donating a bunch of stuff to Linus, stuff I finished and stuff that I got in the mail. So I wanted to show you guys really quick because I'm really bad about forgetting and then inserting pictures. And pictures just aren't as fun. Well, I finished the Wizard of Oz quilt. I did not free motion quilt this. I got the opportunity to use the Linus quilt machine, and I quilted it yesterday there. And it's sort of a water pattern. See, you can see it really good on the black. So this is quilted and bound and labeled. I put this on the back. I had a huge mail day yesterday, and I got an Afghan from HP5 Freak, so I want to show you that really quick. And there's some girl somewhere who loves sparkly vampires that is going to really dig this black and red and white Afghan. It's a lovely size, as you can see. I just need to put a label on it and get it ready for tomorrow. I'm wearing my Kermit shirt because I'm a little froggy today, and I thought, well, you know, bad sense of humor. Anyway, I am a little croaky. I've been feeling a little under the weather the last couple of days. Gareth was sick pretty much all last week, so I think I've gotten whatever he's gotten. But I have to get well, and I cannot be sick because my 20th high school reunion is on Saturday, and I'm going, and I'm really looking forward to it because there's some people I want to see, but the person I want to see most is someone that I've kept in touch with, and I haven't seen her in several years, and I really, really want to see her, so I can't be sick because I need to go to my high school reunion. And yeah, I just finished embroidering block 22, which is the main part of the sorting hat, and I just did some really basic stuff. I did some stitches so that it looks a little bit patched. I didn't add any fabric to it because I didn't really want to. I don't want to have any raw edges on the outside of my quilt, but I thought just some basic stitches would make it look like it's got some patches on it, and so I'm really happy with that. So it's on to block 23, which I think is all books. Anyway, no, block 23 has a quill in it, so on to the block 23, but it does have a number of books, and I'm trying to crank these babies out because I want to be done with this quilt by the end of next week. And I think I have 7 or I have 8 blocks left, so hopefully I can get done. I am still doing other things. I only do this usually in the evening when I'm done with everything else. So carpool has been cut in half. My darling daughter got her parking permit for school and she is now driving to high school. So I am only driving to middle school now, and I don't do as much carpool as I used to because, well, Garrett's kind of like me and he signs up for everything. So the carpool line is really just after school, immediately after school, when there are tons of parents there to pick up. So usually I'm picking up Gareth and at least one friend, but it's usually an hour or two after school's gotten out, so there's not really a line and I can just leave and I sit there for 2 minutes and it's time to go. So there's not a lot of time for handwork with that amount of carpool. But I am not complaining because it saves me a lot of time in the car and it saves me a lot of gas from, you know, having to sit and move and sit and move in the carpool line. So I'm happy to conserve resources. So I got a great box in the mail from Hard Hat Cat. You guys know I get the best mail because I have the best internet friends ever. And she sent me her center from there was a couple years ago, there was a Twilight Block of the Month mystery quilt, and I cannot remember who hosted that, but they only did a few months and then they just sort of disappeared off the face of the planet. Zeppelin Threads. It was Zeppelin Threads that did it. So they did just a few months and then they were just gone and they never finished the quilt, and a lot of people ended up with a block or 2 blocks that they made and then they didn't know what to do with the rest because they didn't have any stuff. So some people finished their quilts and some people had a block or 2 and just stopped. Kat went on to design all of her own blocks for a Twilight Block of the Month that was on Twilight Crafts a couple of years ago. And so she has a Twilight quilt and she has another one in progress, and she's participated in making other Twilight quilts. Anyway, so she sent me the center of her Zeppelin Threads Block of the Month. I also, you may or may not remember, have Archer Pren's center for her Twilight quilt. So what I'm thinking is I will put these two together some way, somehow, and put some sashing on those and make a Linus top out of these because they're both really big, and I know they were intended to be the center, but I might make some trees or something and put in there and turn this into a Linus top, and that would be really cool to be able to know that, you know, this project that they started that just the website just petered out can go to something good and charitable and awesome. I just feel like I need to move and let you guys look at all these beautiful blocks. Aren't those fantastic? So I don't have a lot of my own stuff to share today because most of what I'm working on right now are new designs for projects that are coming up, and they're things that I can't share yet. So like the Christmas design that you guys will see in 2 weeks, that's something that's been done, but I can't show it to you yet because it will be unveiled on October the 5th. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hopefully it's worth waiting for. I have been posting free patterns. There are free patterns on Fandom and Stitches. I've posted, I've been revamping some of my older patterns on Sew Hooked. I've been posting those, so make sure you check that out. I'm still collecting stars, so if you guys want to make a star and mail it in, send me one. One is enough to contribute to a quilt. It only takes 12 of these to make a quilt top, so if 12 people send me 1 block, I have a quilt top. And I will continue to collect those for just indefinitely. Because Linus always needs quilts, so I will just continue to collect those indefinitely. If you have a group, like a bee or a sewing group, and you want to make a copy for every one of your friends and say, hey, make one of these and I'll mail them to Jennifer and we'll get them to Linus, we're going to keep collecting quilts. On Saturday, Linus had 400-ish quilts that went out. A huge chunk of those did go to kids that were affected by Central Texas fires. So we will continue to collect those because the need is still great. There are still so many kids that were affected that are still not in a home and, you know, in transition right now. And that's a really hard thing to be. So if we can provide a little bit of comfort with some handmade goodness, then that's what we will do. Fandom and Stitches has had the worst problems with patterns being accessible. Fandom and Stitches is hosted on Blogger, and I use Google Docs that comes with my Fandom and Stitches account. When I bought the domain, I got a Fandom and Stitches account, and I thought it would be so great to be able to upload these patterns, have them on Google Docs. They're easy to access. You can save them to your own Google Doc file if you want to, but it's really been a huge pain in the butt. A lot of people can't access the files at all. There's always a redirect loop, and as I've researched it, I've realized that this is apparently just a Google Docs problem. A lot of people have this problem. If you don't use Chrome, it almost always happens. It happens in Internet Explorer all the time. It's too big of a problem for me to ignore, so basically what I'm going to do is I am going to move every file and update all the links. It's going to take me a while because I'm really busy right now, but I'm just going to start with one page, and all the new files that come up, I will just automatically put them in the new location. And it's kind of a workaround to do it this way, but I can't ask every single visitor that comes to the site to empty their cache in order to print a pattern. It's just ridiculous to have to do that every single time someone has a problem. So I've had really good luck with WordPress, so I'm just going to host all the files on WordPress, and we'll go from there, because I can upload just a ton of PDFs there. That's where I host all my SewHooked files. So that's the way I'm going to do it, and we'll see what happens. It will take me a while, so be patient. So if you're looking for a Fandom and Stitches pattern and you can't get it to open for you, just email admin@fandomandstitches.com. Tell me the name of the pattern you want, and I will just email it to you. So that's just a temporary solution until I get all the files moved. So lots of stuff coming up. You guys have a very crafty week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. We'll have really cool things to share soon. They're just in conjunction with